LeSserafim may have only debuted 6 months ago, but they've already cemented themselves in the K-pop industry. hoerangae! As many of us know, LeSserafim is HYBE's first girl group in over 10 years, and today I'll be giving a little bit of a wrap-up of who they are, where they came from, how the group was formed, and some controversy that they've been wrapped up in. The hype for LeSserafim first came out when Chaewon and Sakura were announced to be in HYBE's new girl group. Both of them being ex-IZ*ONE members, there was a lot of question as to what their future would be after the disbandment of IZ*ONE. Chaewon was originally from Woollim Entertainment, but when she got the call from HYBE, she hopped right on over, where she would rekindle with Sakura. Following that, 3 additional members were added into the group. We have Yoonjin, who is from America and had previously trained under Pledis Entertainment. Fun fact, Yoonjin was actually about to leave her K-pop days behind, but when she got the call from HYBE, she hurried along back to Korea. Next member is Kazuha, who is another Japanese member. I would say out of everybody, she probably had it the hardest as she just came from Japan and hardly knew any Korean at all. She was actually a professional ballet dancer and had a very promising ballet career, but when HYBE sought her out and literally flew to her to convince her, she chose to train to become a K-pop idol. And finally, we have their maknae, Eunjae, who is known for her bubbly personality and previous dance covers. Now, of course, HYBE being the home to many large groups like BTS, TXT, 17, From9, and etc. Obviously, their debut would make a huge impact on the K-pop industry, being the first girl group in 10 years to debut under HYBE. And the numbers did not lie. They currently hold the title for the highest first day and first week sales for any debut girl group album. But not only did the numbers prove their popularity, their choreography and B-side all made rounds across social media. However, as we all know, there was a 6th member for LeSserafim. When she was first announced to be a member of LeSserafim on April 5th, rumors of Garam's behavior in school came flooding in. There was a lot of back and forth between her alleged victims and HYBE and Garam herself. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it. If you want to learn more, there's lots of videos of it on YouTube. But since things have kind of been resolved, I'm not gonna go too deeply into it. But I will just say there was a lot of he said, she said, they them, And HYBE did a terrible job handling the entire situation. Honestly, Garam's friends did a better job of gathering evidence than HYBE. Not to mention, I feel like this was also very problematic as she was a minor when all of this happened. She was quickly put into hiatus 2 weeks after debut. A lot of people thought that things would smooth out, but they really did not. On July 20th, HYBE released a statement saying that they had terminated Garam's contract with them. This came as a shock to a lot of people as they said the evidence was baseless, with the majority of people really just blaming HYBE for the terrible job that they did. And I don't want to spend too much time on this topic because I don't want to taint LeSserafim's beautiful comeback with this news. But whether or not Garam did what she did or didn't do, let me remind you that she was in middle school when she was accused of doing all these things. I feel like I, along with many others, can agree that we all do stupid things as children or young teenagers. But I don't think it's worth ruining somebody's career or life over something that they did as a child. But at the end of the day, I hope that everything comes to light, the truth will come, and I hope that everybody, including Garam, is healing. But back to LeSserafim. The girls just had their first comeback a few days ago and it blew everything out of the water. For me, both the mini albums that they've released are such bangers, but personally I kind of like their first mini album more. Something about it, okay? Something about the first album just hits a little different. And I would like to say that they are easily one of the strongest performers on stage. Like, those girls do not miss a beat. Personally, with their comeback, I've grown more of a liking for them. You know, I'm watching all the crackhead videos of them. Watching their documentary gave a great insight, and I love like how personal they get in it. We get to see them cry. We get to see the members first meet. And for those who want to know, Chaewon is my bias. Yes, she is. But Yoonjin is coming for that title quite quick. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care. I don't care. 난 뭔가 의미를 두지 않을 것 같은데? 미국 사람이잖아. It's just a 깻잎. No. 그냥 먹어. No. 그냥 맛있게 먹겠습니다.
But overall, I hope nothing but a smooth career for them. I'm sure that they're in the game for a long run because this comeback was such a banger. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. Award shows are coming up soon. I'm very excited for that. But yeah, I feel like they had the best debut this year. Possibly. Maybe. But that is all from me today. Do all the things you're supposed to do on YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Clearly, I should become an idol because I can sing. But that's everything from me today. Please be respectful in the comments or else I will just block you. And as Hoshi always says, hoerangae!